The average American is obese, divorced with less than 1K in the bank. So by doing what everyone else does, which may seem like a safe route, is actually a reliable way for you to get you to a place where you probably don't want to be at. So the bar has never been set this low to pretty much separate yourself from the pack. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how you can be above average. Tip number one is start exercising regularly. The average American, considering they are overweight and obese, I mean, it doesn't take much to like separate yourself from them. So simply just like start exercising, whether it's running a bit more, walking a bit more, going to the gym maybe once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever you can do just to be physically active will automatically set yourself apart from the rest. But this doesn't just physically set you apart, this mentally sets you apart as well, because once you start to respect yourself and your own body, that reflects on other people, and other people will start to respect you as well. Your coworkers at work, your boss at work, your girlfriend, your wife, your friends still start to respect you because they see, hang on a minute, this guy's actually taking care of himself, he's actually taking care of his own health, he's looking a lot more confident, he feels a lot more confident. Wow, this guy like demands respect. Whereas if I see a different person who just eats junk food all the time, sits on the couch all day, neglects his health and doesn't exercise regularly, you're like, okay, well, this guy clearly doesn't respect his own body and himself. Why on earth would I respect that? Like, why would I respect him if he doesn't even respect himself? I highly recommend most beginners to just go into the gym 3 times a week following a full body split. So go into the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and simply just like work out your entire body. So focus on like a squat pattern for your quads, whether it's like a squat, a hack squat, or a leg press. Focus on a hip hinge movement for your glutes and hamstrings, such as a deadlift, a stiff legged deadlift, a good morning or 45-degree back raise, any horizontal pushing movement for your chest, whether it's like an incline bench press, machine press, whatever chest pressing movement you want to do, any vertical pressing movements for your shoulder, whether it's an overhead press using a barbell or using a dumbbell, any vertical rowing movement, whether it's a pull-up or a lat pull-down, and lastly, any horizontal movement like a row. By doing these 6 core fundamental movements, you're pretty much going to hit your entire body in just 6 exercises. So it really shouldn't take you that long, maybe like an hour max, and just like repeat that on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stick to mainly the same exercises, then session after session, as your body starts to adapt to those exercises, try to increase in weight and or reps every single week. So let's say on week 1, on the squat, you did 100 pounds for 2 sets of 10 reps. Well, next time you do it, you're gonna try and do 105 pounds for 2 sets of 10 reps. Or maybe keep the weight the same, but add an extra rep of doing 2 sets of 100 pounds at 11 reps. Or doing a combination of both, doing 2 sets of 11 reps using 105 pounds. Whatever way you wanna progress is still progression, and that in essence is what we call progressive overload. Because doing the same thing over and over again, I mean, yeah, as a newbie, you'll make some like small little changes as you just start out, which is called newbie gains. But over time, your body is gonna get used to the stimulus, and you're gonna have to force your body to continue on growing from there. Secondly, start drinking a gallon of water a day. This is probably the easiest out of the tips I'm gonna tell you guys, because it's physically just requires you grabbing a cup of water and just like drinking it. Like anyone can do that, no matter how old you are, no matter how out of shape you are right now, anyone can just grab a glass of water and start drinking it right away. Of course, do that numerous times throughout the day. One hack that I explained in my last video was by simply having a gallon on you at all times. Fill it up first thing in the morning, fill it up to 4 liters, and then bring it with you everywhere you go throughout the day. Whether it's as you commute to work, at the desk, at school, at the gym, at the library, in your house, wherever you are, bring it with you. And just by the gallon simply being there in your environment, it's gonna be almost impossible for you not to drink whenever you feel bored, whenever you feel like your throat is getting dry. You're just gonna sip on it subconsciously, and before you know it, the entire gallon is gonna be completely emptied by the end of the day. And if you do not like the taste of water, which a lot of people weirdly don't like, I mean, trust me, it'll start to grow on you. But if you're in a phase right now where you just despise the taste of water, try adding liquid water enhancers into it, whether it's like a Mio or a Kool-Aid squirt or any other 0-calorie squirt or powder that you can add into your water, just to enhance the flavor of your water and make it a lot more enjoyable. You'll notice so many great benefits from this. Yes, apart from you having to go to the bathroom all the time, trust me, you'll get used to it. And by the way, a big sign of your body telling you that, hey, we are super dehydrated, is whenever you go to the bathroom and you notice that your pee is super yellow, even like brown sometimes, and starts to like smell and stink. That is a massive red flag, and that is your body telling you that, hey, we need to drink more water. So do not even get to a point where that even is reality. Try to not have that happen in the first place. And if you pee out clear stuff and it's white and it doesn't smell, then clearly you are super hydrated, so you're totally cool. But by you increasing your water intake, you'll start start to notice more energy levels, you start to feel a lot more refreshed, you actually feel fuller for longer, so the temptation of you eating junk food all the time are going to decrease drastically. Your skin is going to improve, your performance in the gym now, because you're exercising now, is going to improve. Your entire life is going to get so much better by you increasing your water intake. Thirdly, eat mainly whole, natural, single ingredient foods. Now, you have no idea what that means. I want you guys to look at a single food and ask yourself, is this made out of just one ingredient, or are there multiple ingredients involved in making this food? For example, think of a potato. Ask yourself this question: how many ingredients are in one potato? Well, if you think about it, it's clearly just one ingredient, right? If you look on the back of a package, some sack of potatoes have like the ingredient list and it's only one ingredient, it's potatoes, right? Whereas if you look at French fries, for example, those are made with like some palm oils, other oils, canola oils, salt, a bunch of like fatty, artificial, weird things inside of it, right? So that's obviously a processed food, whereas a potato is a natural single ingredient food. Same thing applies with like chicken breast. There's only one ingredient in chicken breast, whereas chicken nuggets have multiple ingredients to make it more tasty, more palatable, and make it higher in calories, which therefore makes it easier to overeat on that as well. So try to mainly, let's say 80% of the time, eat whole, natural, single ingredient foods, and then definitely the other 20% you can indulge in whatever junk or sweet food you may desire. As long as you have a healthy balance there and you primarily opt for those single ingredient foods, you're gonna notice some drastic benefits in your lifestyle. Your energy levels are gonna improve, you'll be more regular when you go to the bathroom, you're gonna grow more muscle now, because if you focus on those whole, natural, single ingredient foods, hopefully you're gonna eat more protein now as well. You're gonna eat more lean sources of protein: chicken breast, salmon, turkey, fish, beef, eggs, any dairy product, you name it. Performance in the gym is going to increase. Your energy levels throughout the day are going to increase. You're not going to have these crazy crashes anymore after eating like a sugary bowl of cereal for breakfast. Your sleep is going to improve. Your skin is going to improve. You're going to start to separate yourself so much from the rest of the population. Fourthly is walk 10,000 steps. Now, if you don't already, I highly encourage every single one of you guys to have one of these watches on your wrist, whether it's an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or whatever device you may want to use. I personally, this isn't even a Fitbit. This is like a knockoff version. I got it for like $50 on Amazon close to like 4 years ago now, and it lasts me to this day. They're super cheap, super affordable, and this will be one of the best investments you'll make on your health and fitness journey. It keeps track of your sleep as well, which I personally don't really want. It's waterproof as well, in case you want to like swim in it or shower in it. But basically, I wear this first thing in the morning as soon as I wake up, and I'll wear it for the entire day. And this just helps me hold me accountable to hit my required 10,000 step goal every single day. Now, what I do personally to help increase my own step count goal is I'll go on a couple walks throughout the day, whether it's first thing in the morning, in the afternoon, or nighttime, depending on my schedule, whether it's before I eat a meal or after I eat a meal. Sometimes I'll go on a run to help practice for a marathon. And better yet, all these small little activities that I do throughout the day, whether it's grocery shopping, doing the chores, doing the dishes, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking a bit further away from my work or from the gym. All these small little things may not seem like a huge deal in the moment, but from a macro perspective, at the end of the day, all these small little things will add up to you adding thousands of extra steps into your daily step count goal, which will therefore help you burn a lot more calories throughout the day. So this is your sign to be more physically active. You don't have to do anything drastic like going on a run every single day or going on like even daily walks. Just start off small, maybe go for like a 5-minute morning walk as soon as you wake up, or a 5-minute walk before you go to sleep. Start out small and then gradually increase your steps from there. But the reason why I want you to do this is to help burn more calories throughout the day. Because when you work out, yeah, you're being physically active, but you're not actually burning as many calories as you may anticipate. Whereas increasing your daily activity level, like getting your steps in, doing the chores, doing all these small little things, will actually add up to burning hundreds of extra calories throughout the day. And better yet, it's one of the easiest things you can do. You're not on the treadmill, you're not on the elliptical, you're not on the Stairmaster, you're just simply living your life, doing what you would regularly do while burning calories. And last point here, this goes without saying, but try to avoid alcohol and smoking. I personally never got into that type of stuff. I've never smoked in my life, never smoked cigarettes, never smoked marijuana. I do think I'm quite lucky because I never like put myself in a situation where I got peer pressured into doing that, or where I went to a party and it was just like all over me. I pretty much primed my environment ever since I was a teenager to like not even put myself in a situation where that would even happen in the first place. I guess I was kind of lucky in that sense because I do know a lot of people who maybe got into it like during high school. They were in like this group of friends who they thought they were cool hanging around with, and then they got peer pressured into doing something, and then since then it's kind of like stuck as like a bad habit of theirs, and now they've like continued on smoking and drinking and stuff. So if that's you, try to reduce your consumption. Not cold turkey, of course not, but just gradually take small little steps at a time. And what I found to replace any bad habit is by simply replacing it with a good habit. Before having like your beer, before you go to bed, maybe substitute that drink for maybe something else, because a lot of times what we crave isn't necessarily like the alcohol before bed or like that specific drink before bed. All we really crave is just something to sip on one right before bed. So simply substitute your alcoholic beverages for maybe like some non-alcoholic beverages. Maybe for like some soda instead, some diet soda, or better yet, maybe like some sparkling water. A lot of times when people think about cutting out like their soda consumption, they're not necessarily addicted to like the taste and the flavor. They're more addicted to like the sparkliness. So instead of having like your regular soda, have like a sparkling water instead, or have like a diet soda instead. Whatever substitution you can make to like replace your bad habit with the good habit, the better it'll be for you. And I guarantee you, if you do at least one of these things and do it consistently for a prolonged period of time, you are slowly but surely going to separate yourself from the rest of the population, and you're actually going to stand out without even trying that hard. Whether it's to exercise a bit more, drinking a bit more water, cleaning up your diet a bit, getting more steps in throughout the day, or reducing your alcohol intake, all these small little things, no matter how small of a step you take, will slowly but surely separate yourself from the pack and start to improve your life as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. I'd highly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.